This is not a build, this is the build. Hey yo, what up, what up, what up? Native Raider here, and in today's video, I'm about to show you a monster of a Solar Titan PvE build that is focused on King's Fall and other endgame content. It checks all the blocks. Ad clear, check. Boss damage, check. Survivability, check. And it's also a fun build to just run around with and demolish everything. Y'all gonna enjoy this one. Let's get it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man.
Alright y'all, before we get started, please go equip the golden shader you got and try to help to support the awareness of child cancer for the entire month of September. I'm running the Callous Treasured to help show my support and expose that awareness. So let's get in this build real quick. We got starting with subclass, we're going to be running Hammer of Soul. I got Towering Barricade, Strafe Lift, Throwing Hammer, and Fusion Grenades. Whatever barricade you want, whatever type of movement ability you prefer, go for it. But these two you want to have. Aspects is definitely a must as well. You want Soul Invictus and Roaring Flames. Fragments, we're going to run Ember of Torches. That makes you and nearby allies radiant when you throw that hammer and get a hit. It doesn't have to be a kill, just be a hit. Ember of Solace, those radiant and restoration effects applied to you have increased duration. Ember of Eruption, your solar ignitions have increased area of effect. And Ember of Wonder, rapidly defeating multiple targets with solar ignitions generate an orb of power. Plus in Resil, I don't need the Resil, but I need that perk. Want those orbs of power. For our weapons, I'm going to be running Arbalest as my exotic piece. I'm going to be running my Callous mini tool that I crafted that has enhanced incandescent and grave robber. I'm going to be using my hammer a lot, so using that grave robber is really nice to sit there and fully reload your magazine on a kill. And then I got my Reed's Regret that has Clown Cartridge and Vorpal. As you can see, I have two other weapons down here, and what these are for is when you hit the encounter of the Sisters. So on Sisters, you don't really need to use any kind of linear type fusion rifle. It's better to go ahead and go with a rocket launcher. Gallahorn being the best, of course, if somebody's already running it, or perhaps you don't have the catalyst unlocked for it, go with another rocket launcher, okay? Like Hothead, for example, is a great alternative if you don't have Gallahorn. But for Sisters, yeah, you want to go ahead and swap out and get off of these linears. And I got Defiance of Yasmin, which is the new sniper rifle. It's got no distractions Vorpal, which is really nice. I can take out the snipers that when you're doing the Sisters encounter. And starting over here on the armor, we'll start at the headpiece and we'll go ahead and click on it. And whatever mod that you want to go ahead and run on these, go ahead. It depends on what your stats are built in. As you can see, I'm built mostly in resilience and discipline for the grenades, and you'll see why for the exotic armor that I got on. But for the headpiece, I just threw on a mobility mod. I do like having that mobility, especially in this raid where you have different jumping puzzles. I got linear fusion rifle ammo finder. I have ashes to assets, and I have explosive well maker. For my exotic armor piece, I'm running Ashen's Wake, and these are the gauntlets, and what they do is your fusion grenades now explode on impact and gain increased throw speed. Final blows with fusion grenades grant grenade energy. This build, along with all the mods that we have, is going to allow you to constantly have fusion grenades, and these things do massive damage, okay? Massive damage. So make sure you got Ashen's Wake equipped with these mods as well. The mods I'm running on this one is Grenade Kickstart from the Stasis subclass, armor class, whatever you want to call that. I got Grenade Kickstart, I got Fastball to make it even faster, and then I got Melee Well Maker. That's nice because we want to get these constant wells. This build right here will give you a ton of wells. Next, we got the chest armor, and for this one, I am running a mobility mod again. Run whatever you want in this one. Make sure you have that linear fusion rifle reserves, and I put on melee damage resistance because I am constantly going to be in people's face. This is a very short range build when it comes to ad clear. And then we're running elemental ordnance, which will give you another elemental well for defeating combatant with your grenade. And we got the leg armor. For the leg armor, I'm going to be running a minor discipline mod. I got the linear fusion rifle scavenger. I have Innervation, which reduces the grenade cooldown each time you pick an orb of power. Remember, we're making lots of orbs of power with that Callous mini tool. And then we have Well of Ordnance. Picking up a solar elemental well will grant you additional grenade energy. Multiple copies of this mod increase this effect. And to the mark, I'm running another mobility mod. I got Distribution, which reduces all your cooldowns when using your class ability near targets. Bomber reduces your grenade cooldown when using your class ability. And then another Well of Ordnance. Those do stack. The Well of Ordnance, like you see right there, multiple copies of this mod increase the effect. So you'll be getting a ton of elemental wells. with this build right here, as you can see, you got Melee Wellmaker, you have Well of Ordnance, you have Elemental Ordnance, you have Explosive Wellmaker. It's constant wells, non-stop wells that you're going to be doing, whether you're shooting at them and killing them with the Callus mini tool, causing them to explode. You'll get that from Explosive Wellmaker. You'll also be getting Orbs of Power when killing with the Callus mini tool from our Fragment. Or if you're throwing grenades, which we'll be throwing a lot of grenades, we got 100 discipline stat, we got all those different well makers that are going to allow us to continually get our grenades that will cause more wells. And then we got, of course, melee well maker, which we're throwing our hammers as well. So it's going to be wells galore, and you'll be able to pick these up and just keep your dude that much amped up. It's going to be nonstop. I'm telling you, it works so great. You guys really got to try this build. And also, as one last tip, don't be afraid to constantly pull out Hammer of Soul, because you're not going to be really using this on bosses. Great for ad clear. Plus, you're going to be creating Orbs of Power for your teammates. So don't be afraid, don't try to save it, use it. Alright y'all, that is the build. Comment down below and let me know what you think or how you could even make it better. And remember to stay tight and strong all day long. And if you did enjoy that video, please hammer strike that like, shoot that sub, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.